I'm about to show you 7 print-on-demand products that have huge profit margins that you can start selling today. Products like t-shirts are often the most popular item that people sell. However, these t-shirts actually cost about $17 to produce. So you do not want to be selling products that can actually result in you making a loss. So in this video, I am going to introduce you to 7 high profit products. Some of these products, you've probably never heard of them, but they are sure to make you lots of money. Hey, if you're new here, and hey, if you are just coming back, my name is Shanice, and my purpose is to ensure that online moneymakers are able to 1, maximize their presence, and 2, increase their sales. And my goal for this video is to share with you 7 high profit print on demand products that you can start selling today. All right, you guys, we are all set to hop into this video. So the first thing I want to do is start off by letting you know the tools that we will be using today. So the first thing we're going to be using is Printify. Now, Printify is a print-on-demand service, and they have like tons and tons of products that you can sell. See, it says right here, 900 plus high quality products. So you can actually connect Printify with a number of different platforms. So you can connect them with Etsy, which is an online marketplace. You can also connect them with your own website or things like Shopify. So lots of different ways that you can utilize Printify to sell print on demand products. So what this means is that you create a unique design, you list it on your own website or on a marketplace, and then Printify is going to have a number of different companies that they partner with, and those companies are going to ship the products directly to your customers. So you do not have to do any of the manual labor. However, you do have to make sure that you have a product people want to purchase, as well as you do have to make sure that you are getting that product in front of people, right? So you need to make sure that you're spending time doing marketing, or at least making sure that you're doing good keyword research, or even running ads on your product. So that is how you are going to get sales. Now, we're also going to be using Etsy as our marketplace, and we're using Etsy because Etsy seems to be the marketplace that most people use for print on demand products. So we are going to be using Etsy as the place to kind of compare prices as I show you these awesome products. And y'all, you may never have heard of some of these products. I'm literally not kidding. So make sure you stay tuned for this full video because I do have lots of amazing products that I'm going to be sharing with you. The third tool we are going to be using is actually Everbee. Now, Everbee is a keyword research tool, so you can use this tool to see what products are trending on Etsy, as well as to get different keywords for products on Etsy. Now, I use a number of different keyword research tools, so I do use Sales Samurai, and I also use Everbee, but I don't pay for Everbee. So there are going to be some things that are kind of blocked out as I'm showing you this video. And I use the free version because, as I said, I do have Sales Samurai, which is a tool that I prefer to use because Sales Samurai is a lot easier for me to use. But Everbee is great because it shows us the average price, which is what we want to look at today for this video. We're going to start over here in Printify. So let's go ahead and take a look at these products. What I'm going to be showing you is how much the product is selling for on Printify. So how much do you have to pay to get this product made or manufactured? And then I'm going to go ahead and show you over on Etsy how much people are selling these products for. And we're going to use Everbee to see the average cost of these products. Now, we're going to go ahead and start with a product that I've shared with you all previously in my video on 7 print-on-demand products you've never heard of. And this is actually going to be Jigsaw puzzles. So here on Printify, we are seeing that Jigsaw puzzles are being sold for about $16.36. Now, if you upgrade to Printify Premium, which is more like a monthly subscription, you do get this item at $13.20. So if you are selling on Printify, you may want to consider going ahead and upgrading to that premium, especially if your shop has already started getting sales, because as you can see here, this is about, a little over $3 in terms of difference of what you would pay for this item. So it definitely works itself out out if you are selling a couple of items each month. So $16.36 is what this would cost you. Let's go ahead over to Etsy and see what people are selling these items for. Over here on Etsy, we can see that there are two jigsaw puzzles that are popular now, right? So popular now is good. It means that people are purchasing this item. So we can see $28.14 for this one, but they're running a 40% off sale. So typically they sell this item for $46, which is huge, you guys. That's huge. We can see this other one being sold for $19.90. Now, this isn't bad because if we think about the fact that they probably have that Printify premium at $13.20, that is not bad, but it's definitely not the kind of profit that you want to be making in your business. Of course, you don't know what other sellers are doing. All you can do is create a product that people are willing to pay any price for. So we also see one here for $39, and that does have a free shipping. So let's go ahead and see what Everbee is giving us as the average price point on these puzzles. So Everbee is saying that the average price on jigsaw puzzles is $38. Listen, okay? So if you are purchasing this for $16 and going ahead and selling it for $38, honestly, this is not a bad thing. If you want to go ahead and start selling jigsaw puzzles, hop on. Again, make sure that your design is unique and it is something that people are willing to pay top dollar for. All right, so the next product I want to share with you is actually wall art. So here on Printify, we are seeing that wall art panels. This one is the acrylic wall art panel. So we can see here on Printify that this is being sold for $12.90. Again, if you get that Printify premium, you are able to tap in at $9.93. And guys, before we pop on over to Etsy, I quickly just want to point out to you that they do have different sizes. So keep that in mind. And typically with different sizes, the price is going to change. All right, so let's go ahead over to Etsy. Now, remember that things like art, you can literally sell your art for whatever you want to sell it for. So it doesn't even matter what we see on Etsy. So here we're seeing this one for $49, right? This one looks pretty much similar to what we saw over here on Printify. If we see the edges, we can kind of tell that it looks really similar to this one that we saw on Printify. Let's see what else we're seeing. There's also this really nice one that's being sold for $24.90. And we can see that this is on sale. So typically they're selling this for $41.50. So let's quickly go ahead and use Everbee and see what this is actually being sold for. So here on Everbee, we're seeing that the average price for the acrylic wall art is about $264. Now remember, you can sell your art for literally anything. Keep in mind that this is also including listings that may not be print on demand. So listings that may be custom. For instance, this one's selling for $999. I'm going to just go ahead and assume that this is not something coming from Printify, right? This is something that they made and it's completely unique. Again, they can sell it for whatever they want to sell it for. As you can see here, because I do not have the full version of Everbee, I cannot see the monthly sales. I can't see the revenue or the total sales. But if you do have that full Everbee subscription, you will be able to see this data. Okay. So the next product I want to share with you is actually called All Over Printed, or AOP. So if you go over to Printify, all you need to do is type in AOP and it'll pop up. And these are basically items that are printed all over. So you can put your design literally all over the product. And this really, really, really increases how much you're able to sell this product for. For the all over printed item, you can literally choose anyone that you want. For purposes of this video, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this bucket hat. I've never actually checked this out. So right now we're seeing $14.18 for this bucket hat on Printify. If you do have that membership, again, it's going to come in at $10.92. All right, you guys, so over here on Etsy, looking at these different bucket hats, we're seeing lots of different options here. So here's one that says bride or babe. This one is selling for $12.99 on sale. Typically, it's $25.99. As we scroll down, we're also seeing a couple of all over printed designs, which is what we saw over on Printify, right? We were looking at the all over printed bucket hats. So this one is being sold for $31.45. And this is actually cute. Like, I love some color, so that is actually cute, and that is actually speaking to me. We also see this one here being sold for $30, only 3 left in stock. See this one here for $22.45. Let's go ahead and see what Everbee is giving us on this. So Everbee is actually giving us a price of $25 on these bucket hats. That is actually really good for a profit margin, because at $25 for these hats and $10 you're paying to get that made, that is not bad. And Etsy fees, you have to put that in each time you're pricing your products. I don't want us to be forgetting about Etsy's fees, because that can really, really cut into your profit margin, especially if you get something like an offsite ad. Ooh, let's not even talk about that. So $25 on these bucket hats, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and hop into the next product. All right, y'all. So the next product I want to share with you is desk mats. This is actually the product that I really want to create in my store. So I've been looking into desk mats a lot. So we're seeing here that the desk mat, the lowest price is $7.51. Keep in mind, they do have different sizes. And again, different sizes are going to have, more money as it gets bigger and bigger. Let's go ahead and use the $7.51 as the smallest size on the desk mats. And we're going to go ahead over to Etsy and see what people are selling these for. All right, y'all. So over here on Etsy, looking at these desk mats, we can see that they're being sold for $24.99, $20.25. Y'all, you can see that people are keeping their price on this. A lot of the other items we looked at, people were running like huge sales and they were really cutting into like really close to that profit margin. But people are really keeping their price on these desk mats, which means that it's good for you. It means that it's something that you could potentially sell in your store. Now, keep in mind that Etsy always shows us the lowest price point, and we can assume that a lot of these people have a number of different sizes on their mats, right? Let's go ahead over to Everbee and see the average. So Everbee is giving us an average of $30 on these desk mats. And so $30 as an average price, and you're paying $7.51. Listen, okay, listen, if you've been looking for a print-on-demand product to complement your brand, complement your business, then this one might just be what you are looking for. Now, if you are wondering, how do I start a successful print-on-demand business? How do I start a successful business at all? Listen, you absolutely need to get yourself a copy of my ebook, From Passion to Profits, and I'm actually going to give you a step-by-step checklist to moving from a passion, so passion for business, a passion for art, whatever your passion is, I'm giving you a step-by-step approach to move from passion to profit. Now, I know it does say make your first $100 doing something that you love, but that is because I want you to master the art of making money online so that you can do what? So that you can flip it. So who is this ebook for? You guys, this ebook is tailored for anyone with a passion or hobby looking to make money online. This is definitely for beginners, don't get me wrong, but it can also be useful for anyone who's looking to clarify your idea. So if you're not sure what you're doing, you're not going to make any money online. And I can tell you that from my personal experience. So I'm going to go ahead and link this ebook for you, and we are actually going to hop back into the rest of this video. All right, you guys, the next product I want to share with you is actually tote bags. Okay, now tote bags is another one of those all over printed items. Definitely, you do have a number of different options for tote bags, and you don't have to use an all over printed approach, but tote bags are amazing, especially if you have a book business, if you're an author, you want something to include in your packages, or you want something to complement your books on your own website, then definitely you need to be selling tote bags. So here we're seeing $10.60 on these tote bags at $8.16 if you have that Printify Premium. Let's go ahead and pop on over to Etsy and see what people are selling these for. All right, y'all. So over here on Etsy, listen, we're seeing all types of prices on these tote bags. So we're seeing $13.19, which is not bad. We are seeing $9.19. We're seeing this silly goose bag being sold for $18.20. comments. So here we're seeing all over printed reversible tote bags being sold for $20. This one does look handmade just because it does have that reversible feature. However, selling these all over printed tote bags might be something that can make your brand stand out, right? Because I'm not seeing a lot of the all over printed popping up on the best selling page or the front page. So this might actually be something that you can do in your small business. Let's go ahead over to Everbee and see what this is being sold for as an average. So we're seeing an average of $22 in terms of tote bags. Honestly, that's really good, you guys. That's almost like a 50% profit right there. Because all right, y'all. So the second to last product I want to share with you today is actually phone cases. Now we have all type of different price points on these phone cases. We're seeing $8.96 all the way up to $20.20, right? So it really depends on the type of phone case that you want to sell in your business. All right, y'all. So over here on Etsy for these phone cases, we're seeing $20.11. Oh, this one is so cute, you guys. So it seems like the dog theme, animal theme is kind of trending. So if you can draw, if you're able to, do any type of illustrations, you may be able to hop on this. We're seeing $22 all over printed. Listen, definitely in the 20s. Let's go ahead and see what we're getting from Everbee. All right, so Everbee is giving us an average of $28 on these phone cases. And honestly, from what I was seeing, looking at the pictures on Etsy, they were not really like the expensive one. It definitely wasn't this one. It was most likely one of these like 11 or like, 8. It definitely was one of these cases that they were selling. It definitely was not this one. So really, really good on those phone cases. If you've been looking for a product, this one might be for you. Now, let's go ahead and hop into the last product. And the very last product I want to share with you today is actually shoes. Now, in my video on 7 print-on-demand products you've never heard of, we did cover flip-flops. So we're going to take a look at flip-flops. But I also want to quickly browse these slides, these sandals, you guys. I didn't even know they had this. So this is actually new to me. So maybe it's also new to you. Now, over here on Printify, they ain't cheap. They trying to charge us $33.55 on these slides. But if you do have Printify Premium, it's looking like it's going to be about $25.86. All right, y'all. So over here on Etsy, they charging for these slides. So we see one here being sold for $63. This is cute. It says Google Slides. I would stay away from that, but it might be just okay. I don't even know, but I would personally stay away from that. It's kind of cute though, Google Slides. That's actually kind of funny. We also see one here being sold for $41.98 on sale with a 25% discount. And guys, if you're noticing here on Etsy, a lot of things are on sale, which means that you need to price your items in a way that you can then go ahead and put it on sale. Listen, Everbee is giving us a $56 average point on these slides. Okay, Everbee is not playing. $56 average on these slides. And it actually makes sense because when we look at it, we can see that they charging. And of course, there are other, different types of slides and sandals that are being mixed in. But the ones that look like what we saw on Printify, they are definitely charging. Cool. So on the flip-flops, we're seeing $10.82. Again, that knocks down to $8.33 once you have that premium. And over here on Etsy, we are seeing about $22 right here for these flip-flops. This one is really cute. And listen, you guys, summer is coming up. It's about to be beach season, which means that it is time for you to start putting up these summer listings. You want to put them up from now. It's about to be beach season, wedding season. Didn't they say like June is the best month for weddings? I don't even know. Let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Everbee is giving us an average of $38 on these flip-flops. Listen, it's because it's being mixed in with some custom flip-flops. However, that doesn't mean that you cannot price your Printify flip-flops well. Okay, you definitely can. Right, y'all, so that actually brings us to the end of this video. I really, really hope that you found this video useful and it's able to help you to either one, get started with print on demand or find a product that works best for you. Now, as you can see, you guys, looking at this, Printify Premium is actually a really, really good investment. So if you are using Printify and you don't have the premium, I definitely suggest upgrading. So at $29 per month, you are getting these discounts, right? So they say sometimes it's up to 20% off. And you, of course, have unlimited product designs, and you can actually connect up to 10 stores, right? So these are some of the examples, and just showing you that discount and how much you actually save. And we saw that firsthand as we were going through this. So definitely consider getting your Printify Premium if it is something that, you've been making sales in your business and it's the right decision for you. If you haven't started making any sales yet, I would wait until I start making some sales and then go ahead and, flip that money back into your business. Definitely you want to do that. And with Etsy, you guys, you can actually get started for zero. I do still have that link in my description where you can get 40 free Etsy listings. Now, I would prefer if you guys can share, if you have an Etsy link, if you don't mind sharing that in the comments, that would be nice, so that you guys can start using each other's links as you're looking to start your different Etsy shops. And that way you can kind of help each other out to make sure that we're getting that free 40 listings, because it definitely helps. I definitely don't need any more 40 free listings. I love that you guys are starting your Etsy shop. Right now, I'm like literally almost at 400 free listings on Etsy, which tells me that a lot of you have started your Etsy shops, and it really makes me so happy that you are doing that. Listen, I heard through the grapevine that Etsy is literally about to add on a $15 fee to get started. So if you need to start your Etsy shop before they add on that $15 fee, definitely go ahead and do it. All right, y'all. So my name is Shanice, and again, my purpose is to ensure that you are able to maximize your presence online as well as see increases in sales in your business. You can find me on my website, Shanice on Biz. Check out some of my services. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed yet. Until next time, keep chasing your dream life and business. And I'm actually going to go ahead and link a video and a playlist right here on this page that I think would be helpful for you. So go ahead and check out this video on 7 print-on-demand products you've never heard of. And then go ahead and check out this playlist if you are interested in self-publishing and learning more about Amazon KDP. Now I'm going to see y'all. Bye.